Hey guys, what's up? It's CATCHUP. Welcome to my channel where I do art, student, and lifestyle videos. If you're interested in any of that, head down below and subscribe. I hope you're having an amazing day and let's get into it. So it's been a while. It has been a long time. I basically haven't been posting videos for almost 2 months now. I promised you I wanted to in May film like submission vlogs and stuff. I even gave the idea to one of my friends who wants to start a YouTube channel, and I said, you know, just like put down the camera, turn it on and just do your job. Like that's all there is to it, which is what I did last year, but things got a little bit lost. So like I said, I really wanted to do that. Like I did. I was planning on it and things. I had it written down in my bullet journal and stuff, all it and stuff. Yeah, I had it written in my bullet journal, but I had 3 submissions almost back to back. The first one was on the 18th of May, the second one was on the 26th of May, and the third one was on the 30th, which essentially there was basically barely a week between submissions. And yes, I am a course rep. I will go talk to my tutor about it. I was planning on anyway, but that kind of left me really stressed. And when I say really stressed, I mean like I basically, you know, could not sleep a lot. I mean, okay, here's the thing. I was healthy. I did sleep. I didn't pull any all-nighters. I didn't really have excessively late nights either, just because I am that organized person who finished everything and then went to sleep. But it was like I was in a state of panic and anxiety, and I just didn't get good sleep, and you know, I wasn't sleeping well, and I was just working the whole time. So I just thought adding the camera and the pressure of editing and uploading and stuff was just maybe not worth it. And I just didn't want to put myself through that. I had enough anxiety to begin with, and so I didn't film, and I'm really sorry about that. I want to try to so obviously once I start year 2, we have 2 sets of submissions, block 1 and block 2. So the first block is in January, the second block ends in May. So I want to do the submission thing for block 1 at least. I know block 2 will get a bit hectic, I think, just because block 2 usually does, no matter which year you're in, year 1, 2 or 3. 3 obviously is the worst. I will do a video showing you guys my final submission actually, because the other 2 were essentially essays, so why would you want to see that? Why? So I will do a video showing you my final submission for my main unit, which is my design unit. I actually did make like a proper full outfit this time, which I was really proud of, and it turned out really well. And my friend modeled it for me and stuff. It was quite cool. And so yeah, I will do a video on that. It's just gonna be a while before I do, because I'm uploading this week. Today is Monday, it is the 6th of June. I'm gonna put this up this week, and then next week's gonna be my setup for the next bullet journal, which I'm sorry I missed the bullet journal video as well. I really wanted to do that. I put it down my bullet journal like 3-4 times, and then I just gave up. And I'm not gonna lie, I literally did my spreads for June, I want to say 2 days ago, 3 days ago. Like the first couple of days of June, I just didn't have a bullet journal spread set up for the month. And I was totally okay with it. So here's the thing. So next week, probably I'm gonna do the half-yearly setup for the new journal, then the July setup, then after that, I had something planned. I forget now. There was something else. And, you know, content that I kind of wanted to upload earlier will continue into July. And I hope you guys are okay with that. I mean, you don't have a choice. It is my channel. But I'm really sorry for this. Cool. But I am planning on filming a few videos with my friend as well, featuring him on the channel. It's gonna be fun. And those probably go up in July because I have June planned out. Now, there is something I wanted to run by you guys. And I know a lot of the times the questions that I ask on my channel, they don't actually get answered in the comments. And I think that's okay for a channel my size. But I tend to do things I want to do anyway. So I'm going to give this concept a trial run, no matter what you guys say in the comments. But I wanted to do a series on my channel where I talk about books. So I had this goal in 2022 that I read a book a week. So essentially, it's supposed to be 52 books in the year, but I thought I would kind of bring it down to less pressure, because I wanted to do 50 in 2021, but I didn't hit that goal. So I thought, but I did, I think, hit like, I want to say 40. So I thought this time I'd increase it by 48 and do 4 books a month instead of 1 book a week of the year. So I was wondering if you guys wanted to see me review the books that I read. So I would be reviewing the book that I read that week, and obviously if I didn't finish a book, I would skip that week's upload. I want to kind of upload this on Sundays, but I don't know if you guys are interested in that. So do let me know if you are. This channel is very much obviously centered around my life, what I do, but this is something that I love to do. It is something I do. My parents bought me a Kindle, which is sitting right there. That little thing on my shelf is my Kindle. And my parents bought me a Kindle so that I don't spend money on hardcover books, even though I love them. And I will continue spending money on them. But it'll be less so now. And yeah, so there are actually a few books that I already read. I read in the month of May, because that was my only recreation that I put in, and it was in the train. So whenever I used to be on the tube, I used to read books, and that was my recreation for the day. And so I have a couple of books that I've read recently that I really love, or that maybe I don't love, and I kind of want to review them for you guys. And obviously, you know me, they're gonna all be books that are teenage friendly, young adult, new adult, fantasy, fiction things. So the idea was but I also want to add an element of me doing my makeup, so kind of combining 2 things that I love to do, which is reading books and doing makeup. This idea was obviously inspired by all the new wave of beauty content on YouTube, which is essentially people will talk about something else while putting their makeup on. For example, like Kenny JD, I love her content. She reviews movies and she puts her makeup on. It's fun. And you know, there are like true crime people and all sorts of other channels on YouTube. So let me know if you guys are interested in that. I'm guessing if you're on my channel, you're interested in fashion or art, and this is just another aspect of that. So yeah, so let me know if you guys are interested. Let me know if you're not as well. Just leave a comment on the video, tell me what you think of the idea. I do want to still try it out for the summer. I am going to be going home in July. The reason I'm going home that late is because, I mean, you might be thinking, because my submissions are done, so like, why am I still in London? So I do have a few things for uni still happening in London. Also, I booked a few concerts in June, to be specific. The second one is on the 29th of June, so it kind of falls perfectly. And the last reason is it's Pride Month, and June is Pride Month, and I want to be in London for Pride Month. I think it'll be fun. So yeah. A few other live updates that maybe I just want to tell you guys, because I just want to keep talking. I am now on medication for my diabetes, so it's not, I'm still on the keto diet. I'm still on some kind of intermittent fasting, although it's a little bit looser and a little bit longer hours now, just because the medication that I'm having cannot be as strict with the 8-16 thing. But this is basically because the last time I went home, my sugars were a bit high, and so my parents were like, I think it's time we get you on medication. And it's not insulin, it's just tablets, and it's essentially good for me in the sense that, you know, if I'm outside having a meal with my friends and I just accidentally have a piece of bread or whatever, I'm not like dying of anxiety and stress of what it'll do to my body, you know. That's how it helps me and my mental health. But obviously it's mainly to control my sugars and help me in that sense. Another thing, I have been seeing a chiropractor. My back is not doing great just because I spent the last month hunched in front of a desk, in front of the computer or in front of the sewing machine, which, by the way, guys, I got my sewing machine in London, and I have a little mannequin as well. Let me show you. You can also see me in my pajamas. Mannequin. I don't know if you guys can see this. That's my sewing machine in that little bag over there. So yeah, so what was I saying? Oh, also, for next year, I'm gonna still be in the same building. This is a third-party student accommodation, as you guys know. This is a third-party student accommodation in London. As you guys know, I'm going to be staying in the same accommodation, but I am going to be getting a studio. Thank God. Also, let me know if you guys want like a nightmare flatmate stories situation. Because it's a fun story time, honestly it is. Every time I tell someone so the other day I actually met a couple of people from my course because there was like a party that my college was having. So every time I tell people about my, oh, you can see me better now, hi. Every time I tell people about my flatmate situations last year, this year, things that happened, they're all just so like, what the fuck? Like, what are you talking about? They're essentially like, how are you alive? And my parents finally visited London and they saw my room and they were just a bit like, oh, this is small. Which it is, but it's not as small as last year. But anyway, I'm getting a studio next year. I'm gonna be living alone, thank God. I don't have to deal with people. I'm still, one of my flatmates who is in this flat, I'm friends with her, so I'll still keep coming back to this flat just to see her because she's awesome. And yeah, but I am moving to a studio. But also there will be a packing vlog coming because I actually booked this room for 44 weeks, which ends on the 15th of July. And so I'm gonna have to pack up everything, put it in storage, and then have it delivered back here to the new studio in September when I come back, because I'm going home and because they probably need to rent out the room to someone else. And they were telling me that you can, you know, kind of rent the room and leave your stuff in the room if you want to for the summer, but that was like £1,000 for the summer, or like £1,200 for the summer, and moving into storage was just a lot cheaper. I did do it with them, and so I paid like £300 for moving it to storage and then leaving it there for like 3 months. I still have to book the return date, which will probably cost me some more money, which is not ideal. But I will talk to the person who is helping me with that and figure it out. But that is for a different time. So as always, any makeup on my face will be linked down below, and none of it is affiliate. None of the links that I ever put are affiliate. And yeah, so I hope you guys liked it. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit down below and subscribe to my channel and leave a like on the video. Like I said, let me know about the series that I want to do. Let me know what you thought about my life so far. Let me know if you're stressed. I know it's submission or exam season for everyone in uni or in high school, A-levels, IB, whatever, or any other board actually. So let me know if you guys are stressed, if you're dealing with something. I will respond. I always do. I love interacting with you guys. So I hope you guys have an amazing day, and bye!